How to command respect in relationships, a coach's perspective. Have you ever wondered what truly earns a man respect in a relationship? Many guys secretly wish to be treated like kings, yet often feel like they're not getting the recognition they deserve. If that sounds familiar, this video is about to shift your perspective on relationships and personal strength. 1. Strength, the silent test every man faces. One of the biggest mistakes men make is misunderstanding the way women test them. If a woman you're with suddenly becomes distant, moody, or even a little hostile, your first reaction might be confusion. But here's the truth. This isn't random behavior. It's an unconscious test of your inner strength. Women don't wake up and decide to be difficult for no reason. Instead, they instinctively assess whether their partner is emotionally strong or easily shaken. It's not about physical power, but emotional resilience. When a man remains calm and composed rather than reacting with anger or frustration, he earns respect. If he loses control, he may come across as weak, and that can diminish. So what's the right response? Instead of reacting emotionally, take a step back. Maintain your composure and let your actions speak for themselves. Strength isn't about overpowering someone. It's about standing firm without being reactive. 2. The power of having options. Confidence comes from knowing you have choices. Many men make the mistake of becoming too dependent on a single person for validation. When you act as if a woman is the only source of happiness in your life, you unintentionally give away your power. Women are naturally drawn to men who have purpose, direction, and social options. This doesn't mean playing games or trying to make her jealous, but rather demonstrating that your life is full, meaningful, and not solely dependent on her approval. A man who values himself won't tolerate disrespect repeatedly. If a woman tests him by pushing boundaries, he responds by setting healthy limits rather than desperately seeking her attention. This balance creates mutual respect. 3. Handling breakups like a leader. Many guys panic after a breakup, sending long texts, begging, or constantly trying to fix things. But here's a secret: sometimes, the most powerful move is simply letting go. The moment you show that you're completely fine with walking away, something interesting happens. Women often respect men who don't chase, because it signals confidence and self-worth. If she sees that you're emotionally stable without her, she may even begin to question her decision. Now, this doesn't mean pretending to be unaffected when you're hurting. It means genuinely developing the mindset that you are enough, with or without her. When a man focuses on self-improvement rather than desperation, he becomes more attractive, whether to his ex or to someone new. 4. Women don't want to be in control, they want a leader. A common misconception is that women seek total control in relationships. In reality, most women desire a partner who leads with confidence, not someone who constantly seeks their approval. When a man has clear goals, ambitions, and a strong sense of self, he naturally earns respect. He doesn't wait around for validation. He creates a life he's proud of. And when a man operates from this mindset, women recognize his value. The mistake many men make is treating a woman like she's the center of their universe. But attraction doesn't come from chasing. It comes from having a purpose beyond the relationship. When you focus on growth and fulfillment, you naturally become someone others admire and respect. 5. Bouncing back from challenges, the true test of strength. No matter how well you understand these principles, challenges will always arise. That's life. It's inevitable. But here's something most men don't realize. Women will test you, not because they're trying to manipulate you, but because it's human nature. Think about it. Have you ever noticed how leaders, athletes, or even successful entrepreneurs face constant resistance? The world doesn't reward those who crumble under pressure. It rewards those who stay calm, grounded, and unwavering in their beliefs. The same applies to relationships. When a woman tests you, it's not about breaking you down. It's about seeing if you are who you claim to be. Are you truly confident? Or is it just an act? Can you remain composed under stress? Or will you fold at the first sign of difficulty? The key is to stay grounded. You don't have to argue, beg, or prove yourself. Instead, let your actions speak louder than words. If someone constantly brings negativity into your life, you don't react emotionally, you set a standard. You make it clear, without being aggressive, that you won't tolerate toxic behavior. This is what separates a high-value man from the rest. When you hold yourself to high standards, others naturally respect you. And here's the paradox: that respect often transforms into deeper attraction. Why? Because confidence and emotional stability are rare. Most people react impulsively, driven by emotions. But the ones who stay in control, they stand out. Let me give you a real-world example. Think about the men who command the most admiration, whether in business, sports, or personal relationships. They don't waste energy proving their worth. They know their value, and that certainty radiates in everything they do. So next time you face a challenge, ask yourself, am I reacting out of insecurity, or am I responding with strength? Every challenge is an opportunity to prove, not to others, but to yourself, that you are unshakable. Small blue diamond, your challenge for today. The next time someone tests your patience or tries to push your boundaries, pause. Instead of reacting emotionally, take a deep breath and respond with confidence. See how it shifts the dynamic. And in the next section, we'll dive into one of the most overlooked traits of high-value men, emotional detachment, and why mastering it can completely change your relationships. Stay tuned. 6. The mindset shift: scarcity versus abundance. Many men unknowingly trap themselves in a scarcity mindset, believing that if they lose one relationship, they've lost everything. This fear breeds insecurity, leading to desperation, overattachment, and ultimately, self-sabotage. But here's the truth: the world is full of opportunities, not just in love, but in career, personal growth, and self-discovery. Think about it. How many times in life have you thought something was the only chance you'd ever get, only to later realize there were better things ahead? Relationships are no different. The moment you start seeing abundance, not just in dating, but in who you are as a person, everything shifts. When you embrace an abundance mindset, you stop tolerating mistreatment. You no longer accept relationships that drain you, make you feel unworthy, or require you to constantly prove your value. Instead, you recognize that your worth is not determined by another person's approval. It comes from within. This shift is magnetic. Women, and people in general, are naturally drawn to confidence, not arrogance, but a quiet, unshakable certainty in who you are. It's the difference between a man who begs for attention and one who commands respect without saying a word. Let me give you a real-life example. Think of successful people, actors, entrepreneurs, athletes. They don't chase approval. They focus on their goals, passions, and self-growth. As a result, they naturally attract admiration, love, and respect. The same applies to relationships. So, how do you start shifting your mindset? Start investing in yourself, your knowledge, your physical and mental health, your passions. The more you grow, the more you'll realize that no single relationship defines your worth. You are already valuable, with or without anyone's validation. And here's the paradox: when you stop chasing and start living with confidence, the right people will start chasing you. Small blue diamond, your challenge for today. Take one step toward an abundance mindset. Whether it's learning a new skill, hitting the gym, or simply reminding yourself that you are enough, Start training your mind to see the limitless opportunities around you. If this resonated with you, stay tuned, because in the next section, we'll dive deeper into how to develop unshakable self-worth, the key to lasting respect in any relationship. The real secret to success in relationships? Stop playing games. Instead, focus on becoming the best version of yourself. When you do that, the right people will naturally be drawn to you,